you imagine if one of them got sent down? They wouldn't last 5 minutes.
You know what these rich kids are like, mate? They claim millionaire daddy never loved me enough and then get let off with a caution. I'm sick of hearing about it. More interesting who's going to win at Cheltenham.
I thought you were too skint to bet on horses.
Yeah, I were, but you owe us 50 quid from yesterday's wager, don't you?
You haven't won yet, mate.
Well, she made you buttons.
Wait and see.
That means she hasn't, so as long as you crop up by 350, I'm laughing. Ha ha!
Do you have to put that in the middle of the street where everyone can see it?
I don't write the news, Kelly. I just sell it.
Well, you don't have to do it at my boyfriend's expense. If he is still my boyfriend.
It must be hard for you to accept somebody you care about has done something like this.
It's not hard. It's not true.
Congratulations. You made the front page. Your father would have been proud of you, if only you hadn't conspired to murder him.
You know we didn't.
Oh, well, it's not what it says there.
Great. Now everybody's going to be looking at us like we're psychotic killers.
Well, we'll just have to ignore them.
And how are we supposed to do that?
By treating this like the farce it is and getting on with business as usual.
I can't sleep. I can't eat. There's no way I can go to work and pretend everything's fine when it's obviously not.
I know it's not easy, but Matt's right. The case will fall apart as soon as they realise it had nothing to do with any of us.
That's if it did have nothing to do with us.
Morning, Emmerdale, love. Any more rubbish?
No, that's the lot. And make sure you don't drop any this time. I was picking litter out of my garden last week. Oh, by the way, Billy, you left your lunch behind earlier. It's in the bread bin.
Thank you, Edna. What were you saying earlier about our little wager?
I was just thinking we should have a day out, a nice walk to cheer you up.
Oh, I don't think anything will do that. Besides, I'm busy with the pub pies.
Well, surely they can wait.
No, afraid not. They're my only source of income now.
Well, at least let me take you for lunch. You know, something to make up for neglecting you.
Yes, you have got a bit of making up to do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to risk running into him.
If they come near you, they'll get banged up. They can't speak to witnesses. Look, ignore them. Hold your head up high. You have nothing to be ashamed of. See you later.
Bye, love.
Dad, you're late. Hurry up.
Won't want to keep her ladyship waiting.
See you later.
Right, I'll see you later.
Hey, where are you off to?
I'm off to work with Dad.
Not after yesterday.
Nobody's bothered.
I am.
I don't blame you.
I'm not having that woman play happy families with my child making out I can't look after her.
You can. You're working.
Yeah, well, I'll take the day off work.
No, I don't want to stay here. I want to go see Auntie Rosemary.
She is not your auntie. She doesn't even look like a member of this family.
No, she's too well dressed.
Whoa, no. Now, your mum's right. Be a good girl. See you later.
Take me to the swings.
I'm busy.
Doing what?
Counting my fingers.
You'll take me, won't you? Bring Samson.
I can't. He's poorly.
What's wrong with him?
You need some fresh air.
He doesn't. He's snivelly.
Yeah, like the rest of you, you rotten lot.
Just these, please.
I'll just chuck him in your face.
I'm sorry, Kelly, but I felt I had no choice but to tell the truth.
Oh, hey, is this about the king thing? So I'll go up there from what I hear.
Oh, keep out of it, you nosy old cow. That would have been good advice to you and all.
Look, this isn't just gossip. The police had a right to know that Jimmy could have killed his father.
Wear it in then.
No! You don't know anything about what Jimmy might have done.
I know you weren't with him the night Tom King died. And I know you've been lying about it for months. Now, why would you do that if you'd nothing to hide?
You wouldn't understand.
Well, why don't you tell us then, Law?
I understand all about looking the other way when you don't want to see what someone else has done. But
I've learnt the hard way. It always comes back to haunt you.
Well, it wouldn't if you hadn't stuck your beak in.
What's wrong now?
Nothing new. Just Pearl and Betty being a couple of interfering old leather faces.
Don't you think she's got enough on her plate?
Why, what have you done?
Look at that. Crust cut off and all. That's 50 quid you owe me.
I'm a bit low on funds, mate, do you know what I mean?
You should make bets you can't keep. I'll let you off for now, and if you're very good, I might let you have some lunch.
I still can't believe you got to do that, you know.
Edna, she comes over all sour and that, but once you get to know her, she's a real pussycat. I reckon I really landed on my feet getting a room here, you know.
Hmm?
You've been to the sandwiches?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Listen, never let it be said I welched on a bet, mate.
Have you been holding out? Do you know, I should take your money off you for that. I made the sarnies.
Well, you cheating get.
Well, I can't let you have it all your own way, can I?
Do you know? I'd have given you that.
Well, that was rather dull. I've seen more action in a library.
Can't blame the gatekeeper.
Oh, no. So, your wife doesn't like me much.
She doesn't know you.
Perhaps we should get better acquainted. Maybe I'll invite her to afternoon tea.
Don't think that's a good idea. At least you won't change your mind.
Darling, don't mind me saying this, but I believe this is the first permanent job you've ever had in your life. Is that the sort of future you envisage for your daughter?
She's a bright girl. She'll come good in the end. She'll have to. Nothing I say will persuade Lisa to take that cash.
Maybe she doesn't have to know.
Oh, I'm not lying to her.
No, I'm not talking about lying. But I was going to set up some sort of charitable fund for the school fees anyway. What if you omitted to say who's behind the fund? Technically, that wouldn't be lying.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this. It could go on for months.
Oh, maybe not if the police find the real killer. I don't suppose you think there's a chance that Jimmy or Matt did do it?
No, I don't. And this is what I'm worried about. This is what people are going to be asking about me.
Oh, nobody thinks you did it. Well, I don't.
What do you think?
Well, he does look a bit shaken. I still can't see how we're going to get any of them to confess.
Oh, just wait. They always turn on each other eventually.
What if they don't?
Well, maybe it's time we tried something else.
I made a mistake. A mistake is ordering the wrong stock or giving the wrong change. You lied about a murder. Not the only one. Bob confessed to a crime he didn't commit when he thought it was Jamie. That's different. Jamie is Bob's son. And Jimmy is the best thing that's happened to me for years. I am sorry, all right? I never meant to get Bob in any trouble. I never meant any of this. I was just trying to protect Jimmy because I love him so much. Surely you must understand that.
Of course we do. And it's something we'd like to chat further about.
Kelly Windsor, I'm arresting you on suspicion of attempting to pervert the course of justice.
Come on, Edna. We could have downed pints in the time you've taken to look at those pups.
I'm not letting them go hungry just to satisfy your thirst for alcohol.
Right, you're done. Now, please, can we go?
My pension's gone.
Oh, don't tell me we now have to wait while you work out where that is.
I know where it is or where it was. I put it in the pot.
You invite a convicted thief into your house and your pension goes missing. I'll lay your life on it, he had something to do with it.
Bit longer.
What's the capital of Brazil?
I'll give you a clue. It starts with the letter R.
Actually, it's B. They changed the capital from Rio to Brasilia in 1960. Now can I please go play?
Oh, I did.
Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad.
Hiya, Sam. How's Samson? What did Dr. Abbott say?
She's off. It were a locust.
Welcome.
She said it's just a cold, but to go back if he's still unwell.
Oh, schooling finished already?
Yeah, I had to stop because she started teaching me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about what needs doing.
You mention rosemary and money to me one more time, I will feed you your beard through a tube, I swear it.
We need help. Eh? We're at the end of our rope.
I could be hanging from the end of a rope and I still wouldn't accept her charity.
There's, what's it funds, eh? To help kids with the school fees.
It's still charity.
Well, how else am I going to get that kind of money?
Eh? I can do your loan if you want. How much do you need?
Hey, before you start flashing that cash around, you better give some to Marlon. You owe him a fortune.
Well, you're welcome. Do you know what I mean?
Where'd you suddenly get all that cash from?
I speculated, then I accumulated, Sammy. Had odds at 6 to 1. You smell that? Smell that? Yeah. Right?
Hey, Edna! You should have seen Eli's face. I've just... Something wrong?
Edna's pension's missing.
What happened?
You tell us. You're the last one in the house.
You don't think I'd stoop so low to take your pension?
If you didn't take it, who else could it have been?
I won't be long.
Like hell he won't. It's time he called the police.
So what do you think?
About what?
You know what?
Look, can't it wait? I'm doing 10 things at once here.
Yeah, so leave them things. It's not right that our Belle is at home.
No, but it is right to send her to some toffee-nose school, is it?
Well, it is if they know how to deal with her special talents.
I don't like the thought of taking money off mysterious charities.
Well, I don't like the thought of having to explain to our Belle somewhere down the line the reason that she is jobless with 15 kids, even though she has the IQ of Stephen Hawkwind, is because that we are too proud to ask for help.
You know how to make the application, do you?
Hi! Sam, Zach, Lisa, dirty, thieving little scumbag!
What are you on about?
Edna's pension went missing when me and you were in the house. Now, I didn't take it. It had to be you.
You stole off Edna.
You better not have.
Oh, look, I never meant to. If you must know, I thought it were your wages. I thought it'd be funny paying you back the money I owed you with your own cash.
And when I turned it down, you decided to keep it anyway.
Well, no, not technically true. I've gambled it. But I won. I've won. So you can have the money back. We can call it quits, can't we?
No. You're coming back to Edna's with me, and you're going to explain to her what you've done.
I don't think so, mate.
I do. Edna's been good to us for years. You fall out with her, you fall out with me, you know.
Stay out of it, Sammy, lad. I mean it.
You do what he says. Now!
Right.
Why did you lie about Jimmy's whereabouts?
It was just a natural reaction.
You're a natural-born liar.
No. It's just, something terrible had happened, so...
So you instantly assumed your boyfriend was a murderer?
No.
But you thought he might be, so you covered his backside just in case?
No! I didn't want to get him in any trouble.
But criminals need to get into trouble. Don't you agree?
Jimmy hasn't done anything wrong.
But you have. You've attempted to pervert the course of justice.
I was just looking out for my boyfriend.
Well, I'm sure the judge will be touched to hear it, as he sentences you to 4 years. What, you think this is a slap on the wrist offence? You'll be going on a very long holiday, Kelly. You might want to start picking out bikinis, because I think you'll be very popular.
Well, not my type. But I can see how you might appeal to a certain class of criminal.
Street fighters.
Baby stealers.
Husband killers.
Your regular female lunatic.
But I wouldn't worry too much. Most of the time, you'll be safe in your cell.
I want a solicitor now.
You love Jimmy, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you think he loves you?
I know he does.
I think it's time he proved it. Interview terminated at 14:05.
Pearl, I forgot about the pies.
Oh, it's a good job I didn't, or there'll be nothing for lunch tomorrow. I've got a dozen steak and ale, and I've done some extra cheese and onion.
Well, I'm not sure we'll need that many. Now Marlon's back in the kitchen, we've got the full menu again.
Marlon? But I was relying on... It's... So how many do you want?
None. But I'll take these, seeing as you've made them. It'll have to be the last, though. Sorry.
You're not the only one.
I could go to prison for years.
I thought your solicitor was sure that wasn't going to happen.
Maybe I deserve to. I have killed a man after all. I should have gone down for what happened to Paul Marston.
What happened was an accident. You didn't murder him, and you certainly didn't murder your dad.
Sorry.
He thought it was my money. He took it for a laugh.
Ha! Hilarious, that is. We rely on our pensions.
It didn't work out quite as funny as I planned, you know.
Sandy, come on.
Brought it back. Just don't call the Rosses, please, Edna.
You called them already?
Well, you ran off without explaining. And I didn't know you'd had someone in my house, despite my express wishes to the contrary.
It was for 5 minutes. I didn't think, did I?
Clearly not. And look what's come of it. I'm going to have to phone the police again and look like a foolish old woman.
You are an absolute star, Edna, and I'd slap anyone that said otherwise, love. I really would.
Shut up and get out.
Right.
I thought you trusted me.
I did. But I trusted someone else recently. I would have staked my life on his integrity. But I got him badly wrong.
And was that me?
I was wrong to let it affect my judgment. I'm so sorry, Billy.
Until the next time something goes missing, eh?
Oh, no. No, I have learnt my lesson.
Yeah. I haven't all. It was very kind of you to take me in. Thank you. I'm sorry, love. I've got to pack.
It's no good sitting worrying what people are saying. Why don't I take you home, eh?
People are saying things there and all.
Not while I'm around, they won't. Come on.
Oh, I was going to send out search parties. Don't like being on my own when one of them is.
Yeah, I'm sorry, love. I got caught up at Edna's. She got robbed.
All right.
Not too fuss about nothing in the end, but I don't suppose she'll be coming for lunch after all.
I thought we were having lunch alone.
Yeah, well, I thought it would cheer you up. Just spending some time with your friends.
I could leave you alone if you like.
You don't have to leave on my account. What I want doesn't seem to matter.
Come on, love.
I've had a terrible day. I was waiting for you to come along and make things better. But you were busy making it better for her. You always are.
Jimmy King.
Jimmy? It's me. I know you're upset and you don't want to talk to me, but I'm at the police station and they're saying all sorts.
What's happened?
I've been arrested. And they keep going on about me going to prison. And I know you didn't do it. So please don't think that. But if you know anything at all, I don't know what I mean, but if there is anything you can tell them. I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but I don't have any choice. I am so scared.